Hey, how's it going? My name's Mike and I talk about branding. Today I'm basically going to do an unedited video because didn't have time to do my hair, didn't have time to get ready, didn't have time to do a script. My son doesn't feel good. It's his birthday in a couple days, so there's a whole bunch of preparation to do and I need to get a video out. So this is just going to be a quick little lesson that I learned when I was running a company called Bloom. Bloom was a point of sale system that ran in dispensaries in Oregon. And basically, all of the dispensaries we were going after had another system installed called Green Bits. So we learned everything there was to learn about Green Bits. We learned what all of their customers hated about Green Bits. We learned what they loved about it. Nothing. They sucked. But we learned what they wanted. And when we would interview them, they would tell us the same thing. So we built this whole system around what all these people told us. It took a long time, a couple of years. And finally, when it was ready to go and we started getting customers onboarded, which we did get a couple customers onboarded. And by the way, my hair looks like this because I didn't have time. Okay, I'm not in an emo band. I just don't have time. But anyway, when it came down to it and we approached customers, most of them said, oh, I see that you built this really amazing thing and it does solve all the problems that I have, but it's just too hard to switch. I don't want to switch my point of sale. And we would be like, what? Oh no. And we put in strategies and we put in different tactics to try to get around this. I would do it all myself. We would even do the changeover. We would import all the products. We would literally do their job for them. They still didn't want to change. And then at the very end, we thought we'll just try to give it away for free and see if we can get anybody to get on this thing. And they still wouldn't get on it. And their reasoning was always because Green Bits was in everything that they did. All of their employees were trained on it. All of their systems were using it. It was terrible. It cost them so much stress, money, fights, employees getting fired, owners turning over. So many issues came from Green Bits, but still, because they were the first ones there, because they cemented themselves in and weaseled their way into every little nook and cranny of how the business ran, they were never going to get replaced. And after years of beating a dead horse, we decided to close down the system. And the customers that did use us, we had a few dozen or so, they loved us. Oh my God, they were so mad when I called each one by one and told them that we were closing down. They were so mad. They were devastated. I actually had a couple of them cry on the phone with me. It was really sad. It sucked because we were better. Our system actually solved issues. It actually made lives better. But at the end of the day, even though we made what I would call a perfect system, a perfect competitor, a perfect solution for what these people wanted, it still wasn't enough. It didn't even matter that it was good. We never even had a chance to push those guys out. It was wild. And accepting that for me was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, for sure. Because accepting defeat meant that not only am I saying that I failed, but now we had to lay off the team. We had to tell the customers we were gone. It was an emotional time. It sucked. It was like one of the worst things that could possibly happen in business. And it happened hard and it sucked. So what's the lesson from this? Business is hard. Failure is normal. And even when everything feels right, and even when you think that you have the perfect solution to your target's problem, to your user's problem, to your customer's problem, even sometimes that can't be enough. I come from design, and I know some designers feel that design is the only thing that matters. And let me tell you this, our design was amazing on Bloom, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. We could have had, I think we could have had the worst UX that there was, and I think we still would have been at the same exact place. It didn't matter how bleeding edge we made it, how fast, how perfect, how error-free. Our system, never mind. That's it for this video. My name is Mike. I talk about branding. If you need help with branding or your business, shoot me a DM. This again is going to be unedited. I'm just going to let Descript do its thing real quick and throw subtitles on it. I'm kind of getting into this though. I think I should join a metal band. Yeah.